What's up, collectors and ultra so much to see us today. I want to finally be taking a look at Transformers vs. Cybertron Kingdom Dinobot. Taking a really quick look at the packaging, we get a nice Transformers logo on the side, Kingdom at the bottom, Dinobot on the top, a nice display on the figure itself, and that tiny window, and a gorgeous artwork. Oh my god, this has to be my favorite artwork of the entire Kingdom line. As you see, we got the Beast Mode on the front and the Robo Mode on the side, and they just look gorgeous. Oh my god, I'm a fan, honestly. And on the back of the packaging, we got the Catcher Robo Mode and Beast Mode, as well as the 28 steps you need to transform this guy. And on the other side of the packaging, we got a whole majority of characters. You know, you got Autobots, Decepticons, Predacons, Maximals, and on the middle, we got the Golden Disc. And on the top, not much, is the logo of the Predacons and Transformers vs. Cybertron trilogy. That's pretty much it for the whole thing, so without further ado, let's get into it. And here we have Transformers vs. Cybertron Kingdom Dinobot in hand and out of the packaging, and oh my god, what an absolute masterpiece. This guy is flawless. Unfortunately though, I only have a couple of cons with it, and it's on his Beast Mode. On the Robo Mode, as you see, it's just, oh my god, 10 out of 10. But let's get into it. For the card thingamajig, he brought Megatron, as you can see, looking really menacing, arriving to Earth. You can see some Predacons in the background. You can even see Dinobot there. Really nice indeed. You know, Decepticon, Megatron in the top, Kingdom at the bottom. And as always, if you peel the sticker off, you have another one on the back. This is the actual card. It looks really menacing. You can see that he has some chains to some weapons, even a shield. He looks like he's about to fight. But you know, that's pretty much it for the card collector's thingamajig, and it really looks good. A good addition to my collection. So you can see I already have Optimus Prime and a lot of Black Arachnia and the art of the Autobots. But that's pretty much it for the car. Moving on to the weapon, as you can see, he brings his awesome, iconic, truly accurate weapon to the Beast World representation. As you can see, really nice indeed. Let me see if the camera can zoom in so you can appreciate more of the sculpted in details. You can see, not bad at all. He's rocking some purple on this section of the weapon, that this becomes a sword if you want to have that. So really accurate as well. And you can see that this is the tail, and it transforms into the kind of like, I don't know what you would call it, like blades thingamajig, you know, that he can, you know, rotate this as he must, like this, and he closed this as well. He can slap you with that as well, and this can work as a blaster and as a sword, if I don't remember. But you can see, really accurate to the Beast World representation, and for the sculpted in detail that it has, it's not bad at all. Really nice indeed. I'm a fan. And now for the main event, Dinobot himself. As you can see, oh my god, just from top to bottom, he looks just flawless. Just, I have no words, honestly. The sculpted in detail that he has is just stunning. And unfortunately, I had a couple of paint drips though, but they're on the Beast Mode. And on the Robo Mode, I cannot seem to find no paint drips whatsoever. So hopefully you're not going to have any paint drips either on the Beast Mode or on the Robot Mode. But as you can see, focusing on the face sculpt, you can see just, oh my god, just so accurate to the Beast Wars representation. It blows my mind. Just the blue, it's just flawless. As you can see, no paint drips whatsoever on the head. That's always a plus for me. And as you can see, just giving you a 360 degrees so you can appreciate the sculpted in detail the face sculpt itself has. It's just, oh my god, man, I cannot say much about this guy. You can see that he truly looks flawless. Moving on to the chest, you can see that the raptor head just hides there. It's right there underneath, and this is kind of mimicking, you know, the eyes, but these are not the real eyes. The eyes of the raptor are inside there, just hitting from the public right now. As you can see, the goal is kind of like a carbon fiber. It has some sparkles in it. As you can see, it's super shiny. It looks really good indeed. But moving on to the arms, you can see that same sculpted in detail that he had on the chest really translates to the arm itself. You can see that the clasp looks super accurate to the Beast World representation as well. As you can see, not bad at all. And just, oh my god, man, like I said, the Robot Mode is just flawless, perfect in every corner, no flaws whatsoever. The Beast Mode is the one that it's a bummer for me. But as you can see, moving on to the legs, you can see that nice orange looks really good with the brownish color, and the gray that he has translates really well. And just The sculpted in detail that he has it on the entire thing. You can see that it's not only there, but even in the back, he has some nice sculpted in detail. For example, this section right here, they didn't have to do this, but as you can see, it's sculpted, as well as a few sections of the leg on the back section. And he has a backpack, but I really don't mind it. I don't remember if this was accurate to the Beast Wars representation. I really don't remember, but honestly, I don't mind it. I waited so much for this guy. This was the most anticipated figure for me for the Kingdom line, so I'm super happy to finally own him. And as you can see, it just looks so good. And putting him there and comparing him to the rest of the robots that I have from the Kingdom line, you know, the Maximals and Predacons, we have Optimus Primal, so you guys can see how he scales and how he looks next to him. And here we have Cheetor as well, so you guys can see, you know, how they all look together. And as you can see, super accurate. Indeed, he was bigger than pretty much everyone. As you see, Optimus Primal is a little bit more shorter than him, and this is indeed accurate. And here we have the tiny little rat trap, so you guys can see that he is the smallest. But honestly, they look so good together. This is, you know, the Maximal squad. He technically becomes Maximal, but you know, taking them out so you can appreciate the Predacons. Here we have Vertebrake and Black Arachnia, so you guys can see how he looks next to them. As you can see, he is still the bigger foe, and indeed it was like that, you know, super accurate. She was really small on the Beast Wars series, but as you can see, they all look really nice. And it's funny because these two become Maximal, so they're not really Predacons. I really would like some real Predacons other than Megatron. Unfortunately, I don't have a Megatron yet, so I cannot, you know, compare it. But on Megatron's video, whenever I had that figure in hand, I'm gonna compare it to Dinobot. But as you can see, really nice. But with that being said, that's pretty much it for the comparison. Let me take these two out of the way, and let's go ahead and focus on the articulation. For the articulation, obviously he can go a whole 360 degrees, up and down motion, obviously left and right. You can go ahead and give it the old 360 degrees as well here, and it extends about that far and about this far. Due to transformation, he has two swivels there. He has one there and the other one here, and it has a swivel on the upper section of the arms, and it has a hinge here, so you got a 90-degree bend there, and you also has a swivel on the hands. And obviously this can move due to a transformation, because this becomes, you know, the legs of the raptor. But as you can see, not bad for articulation on the up section. He has a swivel here as well, and the legs can extend about that far and about that far, just a little bit, because this gets in the way. So it kind of, you know, let me do it on camera. It kind of pushes it to the outside a little bit, but you know, that's honestly, I don't care about that. But for the splits, 100% split, as you can see, perfect indeed. And he also has a swivel here. And for my particular copy, I don't know if you can hear that, but I don't know if the camera can hear that or got that, but super stiff to the point that it's almost sketchy to move this part. You think you can break this section right here, and I saw a couple of figures that were the same. So pretty much 20% or more than 20% of the Dinobots are coming super stiff to the point that it's not good. It's not good at all, because you can damage or scratch or break it on that area. But as you can see, moving on, you can go ahead and give it a 90-degree bend there. And obviously it has some ankle articulation as well, so not bad for articulation. Honestly, 10 out of 10. He is packing some really nice articulation. You can pull some really nice poses like this one. Moving on to transformation, I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. I kind of hate it. I don't like it at all whatsoever. Transformation is completely crap, because on my particular copy, this is stiff, right? Hopefully it's not gonna be the same for you, but this, you have to put this on a certain position to peg those two holes there, so you know you can continue with the transformation. If you don't do that, you're not gonna be able to continue with the process to transform this guy. And it's a complete pain. A lot of things can go wrong. You can break the figure really easily, and I really don't enjoy it. So let's go ahead. I like to start with the arms. You want to stretch those up like so. That's gonna allow you to unpeg this section right here, the arms of the beast mode, and that's gonna allow you some room so you can unpeg this section. and this section. And when you unpack that, you can go ahead and fully, you know, unpack this entire piece, and then go ahead and reveal detail like so, and put these hands like he's about to fly, like so, like that, on that position. That's gonna allow them to not get in the way. Rotate these two pieces like so. That's gonna be the upper part of the legs of the beast mode, and go ahead and hide the head with the tail like so. And when you have this section there, go ahead and focus on this upper section. Go ahead and put the beast mode head facing forward. Go ahead and rotate this section like so, and hide the feet like that. The same on the other side. And now it comes the painful part. You want to go ahead and position the legs on a weird angle and kind of put them together like so. And basically they have to go ahead and put the legs kind of like in the back or in the belly of the beast mode. Go ahead and reveal two more pecs, one here and one here, and that's gonna go right there, and it has two more that is here, that goes there and there. And like that was not enough, it has two more that goes here and here. And when you try to peg those 6 pegs, this unpegs. So let's see if I can get this on camera. I really doubt it though, because it's super painful and I really don't want to break my figures. So let's see if I can peg them in. So just the goal is to get the feet on a position so you can go ahead and peg all of them at the same time. So kind of, you know, play with it so the feet can go into those 2 holes there, and kind of try to position them. So this is already pegged there, so let me try to peg this and this. So that's on its way to transformation. And now let's go ahead, and you have to hold this section because again it unpegs, so that's why you see me transforming it kind of with one hand. So go ahead and put this feet on position like so. Let's see if I can you see that peg right there, you have to press it, and again it can break really easily, because in my case, my particular copy, you know, it's really stiff and I cannot swivel it correctly like I should. So that is pegged there and pegged there, and I have to kind of put some force, and you see that that is out of place and it can break really easily. These 2 pieces right there can break. If you break those 2 pieces, basically you cannot transform it, because this is gonna get just hanging and it's not gonna be in place. So I have 2 pegs there, 2 pegs there, and 2 yeah. So we're done with that annoying piece of section. Believe me, I have recorded this clip a lot of times right now. This is like my 7th take on this, just because I spend it a lot of time transforming it, and it's just not fun at all. So now when you have that position, you can go ahead and position the hands like you must, however you want them to be. Kind of like them to be like this. This is kind of like the way that you should put them, kind of like on that position like so. And when you have it like that, go ahead and you want to kind of rotate this section right to the upper section, and you want this piece to be down, because you're gonna kind of put this whole thing down like so. So do the same on the other side. Rotate this section right here, the upper one, not the down one, and kind of swivel it and put it on place, and then put this whole piece down like so. Then rotate this section, put the feet you know, open like so, and put them on position, and go ahead and do the same on the other side. Go ahead and rotate the feet. Go ahead and reveal the claws like so, and kind of put them on a raptor position like so, and go ahead and get the weapon, close this section like so, and peg the tail on. And that is the transformation. If you want to peg, come on. So that is the transformation. Oh my god, I really didn't enjoy it at all whatsoever. Again, I expended like 30 minutes trying to record this clip, But as you see, there you have him on his weird, awkward looking beast mode. I really was hoping that out of all of the Kingdom line figures, this one was, you know, gonna get a lot of focus from the, you know, engineering point, to just come out with a really good Dinobot, because people really wanted this figure in the market. I know I was really excited for this guy. Don't get me wrong, the robot mode is just flawless all over the place, but as you can see, I don't know if you like this, but I really don't. It looks kind of weird to me. The hands look kind of weird to me, in a weird position, like he's gonna slap you with his puny hands. This for me doesn't peg well, unfortunately. I can try, I can keep trying, but this just stakes like that, and the same on the other side. So it can peg, but let's see if you try to move. Oh, you cannot move it. So let's see if you can peg this one on your particular copy, and how are you gonna move it, because if you do, this is gonna unpeg. So and that's not even me saying that this whole section can be, you know, tell that he's a robot mode. You can technically see everything, the leg, the entire leg. You can technically see it. You can even see the feet, and it's completely unacceptable that they couldn't engineer just a swivel on the, you know, on the feet, so they can, you know, turn this piece, and just, you know, it would have looked just a little bit better than just like that, just flat. I don't know, it really looks awful, honestly. You have detail that it's really slick, really nice, with some nice sculpted in detail, and then you have the feet just hanging there, just, hi, what's up? I don't know, man. And the part that I don't like the most is that they did the same that they did with the 86 Rimlock, that from the sides you can see that he has teeth, and they look really nice, really sculpted, really nice indeed. You can even see me from the back, you know, they are really nice, separated from each other. But from the front, he looks like he just got slapped. He just got slapped by Optimus Primal, and he just lost a couple of teeth. And it looks silly. It really looks kind of, hey, what's up, guy? Like, I'm so pissed that out of all the figures that we're getting, this one is the most that I just see that he's just like, I don't know, man. It was not what I was expecting, and it's a little disappointing, honestly, because you can see that. Just let me go ahead and get them. You can see we have Optimus Primal here, and you see that it really looks like a monkey, and you cannot tell that he's a robot mode. And if you start looking, you have to really search for the robot pieces on this section and on this section. But for this one, you don't have to. You have them on the front all the time, and from the sides as well, even from the back. And obviously, if you look down on him, the only way you cannot see him if you look, you know, from the top, and you can even see like he has, like, I don't know, like titties hanging. I don't know, man. I really am disappointed. But as you can see, this is how they look next to one another. Let me just close this real quick because he looks dumb. But this is how they look next to one another. Honestly, you know, out of the negativism, they look good together. They really look like they belong on a shelf next to one another. But go ahead and adding Cheater to the mix, so you guys can see how they all look next to one another. As you can see, not bad for the scale, and they again look really nice next to one another. And just let me go ahead and bring the little guy, so you guys can see, you know, all the Maximals. And he's technically a Predacon, but come on, he turns into a Maximal. So let me go ahead and get Optimus Prime out of the way, and bring you know, Black Arachnia, so you guys can see, you know, how they all look next to one another. Let me get them out of the way so we can go ahead and focus on the Predacons that turn into Maximals. But as you can see, not bad at all. Nice, really nice scale. They look really nice together, and the sculpted in detail that all of them has, it's just flawless. And again, even for this girl, you can technically see, you know, her arms, but I don't know, man. Just they could at the very least just paint this section differently or something. I know that they could have, you know, sacrificed the robot mode, and I believe that the robot mode was the one that they will, you know, focus the most. And you can technically see it. But here is a comparison with another Predacon. Here we have Butcher Base, so you guys can see, you know, how they look next to one another. Come on, little guy, can you stand up? There you go. So not bad for a comparison. You know, he is a little small. He should be a little small. He's you know, a core class, and this is a Voyager. But as you can see, with that being said, this is pretty much it for the comparison. Let's go ahead and move to the transformation, shall we? For your transformation back to your robot mode, you can go ahead and unpack the tail like so, and go ahead and try to do everything, you know, backwards. Pull that there like so, and put this like so, so you got some room to fight with this section. And to unpeg it, it's not as hard as to peg them on precision. All you need to do is to unpack these two sections like so, and everything is gonna come out like that. So you want to go ahead and rotate this section like so. Go ahead to the feet and to the legs, go ahead and hide these two pieces like so, and kind of, you know, reveal his feet like that. Do the same on the other side. Go ahead and reveal the feet like that, and kind of position them straight like so. Go ahead and put the face of the beast mode like that, straight, and go ahead and remove the tail out of the face, so you can reveal his beautiful face. Go and go ahead and you want to position this like so. Kind of play with this because this pegs there, so go ahead and put that on position. Go ahead and put this backwards. That's gonna solidify this whole piece like so, and then go ahead and you want to rotate this little piece, right, and kind of rotate this one as well like that. And when you do that, that's gonna allow you to go ahead and pull this section out, and keep the arms up so they don't stay in the way. So when you have this there, go ahead, and there's a peg there, so you can go ahead and peg the funny arms there. I believe that's the reason they had the hands so awkwardly positioned due to transformation. Go ahead and put them there like so. When you have that like that, go ahead and rotate this section like so, and then go ahead and position, you know, the fists like you like it. And when you have it like that, that's pretty much it for the whole thing. There you have it. This is Dinobot back into his flawless, good looking robot mode. And for my final thoughts on the figure itself, I honestly think he's still worth it. He's still a must-have because he's one of the most important and most beloved, you know, characters of the Beast Wars series. And as you can see, he looks really good and he looks flawless on the robot mode, and he has 10 out of 10 on articulation. So it's only the Beast mode that had a couple of flaws there, but what can you do? But with that being said, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. It really helps with the algorithm and helps my videos get out there in a while. So if you get any value out of my content, please subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. But this is pretty much it for Transformers vs. Cybertron Kingdom Dinobot.